On July 20th, the employees and partners of Solar Group from India, Bulgaria, Germany, Peru and Colombia visited the construction site in Alabusheva, where work is underway on the construction of the Sovelmash Design and Engineering Technology Department. The guests were able to see the construction site firsthand, gather information about the planned activities and prospects of the project, and ask questions personally to Dmitriy Duyunov. The timely investments have made it possible to save more than 300 million rubles. If we hadn't done that, if we hadn't taken the risk of investing in manufacturing equipment and loading the jobs, the construction would now be suspended. Therefore, the role of the partners in the project is invaluable. We can also say that today crowdfunding projects have the right to exist and develop. But we can't afford to slack off now, because the frame is not the most expensive thing, and we have the equipment and the staffing of the building to do. All the facilities to make the building functional. It means power supply, heat supply, ventilation, water supply, gas production, and so on. Everything will be there. At the same time, it should be understood that some of the equipment has already been ordered. The transformers have been manufactured, the heating equipment is being manufactured now. It has also been ordered and prepaid for. Now the time has come when it is necessary to make final calculations on the previously made advanced payments and pay for the work that is currently being done on the construction site. But nevertheless, today you can already see with your own eyes how significant the constructed project is. Is there a roadmap of the project where you can see what each stage means, what should be done at each stage, what funds have been invested at this stage, and since the start of the project, 2017. Sovelmash operates relying on the venues. Therefore, the roadmap is an equal stage-by-stage division. There are periods that we divide into uniform sections, and in order to start something, it is necessary to set some amount, calculate that we need this much as for today and in today's situation, and start from this. And we adjust the stages either according to the receipt of funds or according to the achievement of certain indicators. Here, for example, you have reached a certain indicator. The pre-project done, stage completed, the project done, stage completed, state examination passed, stage completed, construction permit obtained, this is a stage, construction started, a new stage, installation started, another stage, installation finished, casting, these are all stages and so on. In addition, there are also financial results that are achieved. They are adjusted due to changes in the exchange rate and the cost of work. So the initial uniform breakdown is subject to revision. We have something that currently ensures maximum profitability. Innovations. Innovations always means the highest profitability. Those who now enter this market find it very difficult to outperform us. After the construction is completed, what is the approximate number of motors planned to be produced per month? To be produced from 17,500 to 87,000 is possible to be produced. Our task is to design the motor, put the equipment into production, start it up, train the specialists, and then sell it together with the equipment. This is the end of the cycle. A person pays money and gets a plant. Basically, those specialists who are currently engaged in the construction can relocate and build a plant anywhere, in India, in Germany if you like. You can build a plant in any country and adjust the production technology. So by 2024-2025, can we already consider the construction of plants in other countries? We can consider it even now, because if you set the goal and decide what kind of motors you want to produce, then we will start designing them now. And by the time the D&E is completed in 2022, We will have installed the line equipment, the line here, and started training the specialists. We can train at our own capacities and already start constructing the building in other countries. Moreover, we will make a motor prototype, test it in the laboratory, make sure it meets the requirements, and then build a plant. The production will be as robotic as possible. On this line, we will now make the first motors that we have already developed. And this first batch will go to our licensees, to the licensed winders, because they have connections with consumers. After the delivery, we will proceed with signing operation agreements. The winders will assume obligations for maintenance, guarantees, and similar services, and they won't run away as intermediaries. The company has announced that there are orders from consumers based in other countries. Do you have any proof of that? Let's say that potential customers for motors and for the production of motors are two different things. Because we can do both, and this is what makes us flexible. If anything, we can switch to other products. While the development is in progress, we can produce motors. No one can interfere with that because we need to make a profit. We will set up the line, produce motors, and get money for it. We are engaged in developments. 54 motors are in development right now, and a third of them are already ready. These are general-purpose industrial motors. The tooling for them has already been ordered, and as soon as the equipment is available, we will start the production. The meeting with Dmitry Alexandrovich is an important event for the partners from different countries. Everyone left with valuable communication experience and answers to their questions. The partners will tell about their impressions personally in one of the next videos. Follow our news.